Just when you thought that Tory monster was the worst ever Tory monster, an even bigger Tory monster comes along, or is born, or is hatched, or incubated, or even cultivated from a smear on a slide into a specimen jar. I imagine that's how they are propagated. Spawned in a makeshift laboratory, like a creaky gothic horror story, in some home county's ancestral pile, the night of the shifty lying Tory. By a mad English Dr. Frankenstein, a crazy inbred called Boris Heseltine, in the creepy attic of the crumbling wing, with bolts of electricity, privatized obviously, sparking life into a mismatched medley of spare parts from the bodies of dead monster Tories. Like Churchill's bulldog fish. Not a cute bulldog that sells insurance, but an ugly bulldog with indigestion, dyspepsia that is impossible to settle, burning acid reflux caused by licking pish off a jaggy nettle. And add Thatcher's simple psychopathy, her void heart devoid of empathy, her infamous lack of a sense of humour, her inability to feel real emotion, the traits that proved she was something less than human. And add Leon Britton's facial warts. Now there was a Tory that was totally vile. It's a shame he couldn't just lose his warts like he lost that dossier on the pedophiles. Just when you thought that Tory monster was the worst Tory monster and there's nothing you could detest even more, along comes another Tory monster even worse than the Tory before. But like those old cheap movie fight scene baddies, they used to at least have the decency to appear one at a time. A conveyor belt of monsters, a monster production line. But nowadays, it seems there's more than ever before that I can't decide which one is the worst. It's the sequel to the solo mad Frankenstein movie. It's a dystopian apocalyptic zombie curse. A plague of flesh-eating ghouls coming incessantly in their droves, empty-eyed, heartless, soulless, and ugly like that Mansell Michael Monster Grove. Monsters like Braverman, Patel, und Cummings, a Westminster house of horrors like Ian Duncan Schmidt. The only time he smiled was when he won carte blanche to carry on culling the poor and sick. Yeah, he'd be at the front of the swarm, all howling and foaming like rabid dogs, starving and craving more dead humans, like Gideon Osborne craving for drugs. They're horrible, hellish creatures, every one. Diabolical, demonic, not created by man nor God. But the worst are the werewolves who wear the sheep's clothing, the scary clowns like Johnson and Rich, monster mob.